Uh, hello? 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 Let me tell you something. The king of the Smurfs is back, okay? Teletubby and the scalp is back, okay? Blue's Clues and the scalp is back, okay? We have a lot of stuff to talk about, and I cannot wait. Let me tell you something. Before we get into it, I'm spreading these live stream links around and stuff. But yes, before we start talking, I don't know what they're doing. I don't know if they're preparing us to go into intergalactic war or something. But the way that these jets have been flying around, and they're definitely fighter jets, okay? The way that their asses have been flying around, I'm like, and they're so loud. So if you hear that, we're just gonna have to stop talking for a second. I don't know. They've been coming in intervals. I don't know what it is. It's giving me very much, like I said, we're to infinity and beyond Buzz Lightyear type of tease, the way that they ask us. I'm like, are y'all about to land on my apartment? Like, so just keep that in mind as we go through having this conversation. Also, you already know that I'm going to plug it in because that's just who I am. Make sure you go to patreon.com/Adrian Expression because I'm going to be, of course, reviewing the latest episode of Insecure over there on Patreon. We always have fun in the doing the podcast episodes and stuff, and they're on there right now. Every Monday I do this. They're on there right now. Patreon, let me know what they want me to talk about. It's time for us to start a bit of dragging. Okay, but before we start the dragging, I just want everyone to know that I'm going to echo what I've been saying before. I think that each of us have our own part to play in whatever you want to call this, right? I think that like you know what you're good at. I know, me personally, I know I'm good at running my mouth. I'm good at spreading links, you know what I mean? Because we got to talk about bail funds, donations, all that stuff. Every time I hear donations, I hear Dr. Umar. I'm so mad about it. But yeah, you know what you're good at. If you're good at running your mouth like me, you're good at spreading awareness around. If you want to donate stuff, like, do that. If you want to be out on the streets and in front of these police officers tearing shit up, you could do that too. But I feel like we're going to start to see a lot of these influencers is going to start to get real gimmicky. And that's, oh girl, I think she's coming. If she, girl, y'all gonna hear what I'm talking about. Okay, no, she's far away. Okay, it's gonna start to get real gimmicky. So that's what I'm saying. If you're not really about that shit, you don't have to do that shit. You don't have to do that shit. And this is in reference to Santana. His ass, him and his friends, they literally paid. He went on there. He went on a live and said, or was it a live or I forget? It was a video, and said, "Oh, yeah, we paid a photographer. We paid somebody to come do our hair. We went to go buy clothes just so that they could have like a little photo shoot with Black Lives Matter, holding Black Lives Matter signs around nobody at nobody's protest, having an All Lives Matter sign in there in the back. If you're not about that protest shit, or if you have valid concerns where you're just like, I don't want to, it's Corona out there. And also you may have family that you don't want to bring that back to, or family that's worried about your ass in the streets. If you're not about that protest shit, you don't have to be out there or pretending to do this shit. It's going to get real gimmicky. It's going to get real gimmicky. And I would much rather people know what they're good at, like myself, spread the links, spread the awareness. And that's it. You don't have to pretend like your ass was out there, And then he got the All Lives Matter shit in the back. That shit is weird and corny. That shit is weird and corny. You know what I mean? Like, that to me was just like, it's just. And then when people like rightfully call him out, he's like, oh, he want to fucking twerk to a Tupac song or some shit and call it a day. Like, stop. That shit is just so weird. I would have rather nothing, in my opinion. I'd rather just do nothing. Just do nothing. Just like I said before, amplify the voices that are actually saying some shit. If you're not doing shit, amplify the voices that are saying shit, and then that's it. It's not really that difficult. You know, it's not everything has to be a goddamn yes, it's corny. Exactly. They could have stayed their ass home. Yeah, that's what I think. They could have stayed their ass home. Please. So another thing, and I wrote about this a little bit in my description. The reaction of a lot of these celebrities is so, like, our black celebrities. I'm calling our black celebrities out specifically because that's what's supposed to be the community. A lot of their reactions has been extremely, extremely disappointing. But that's why we have to often we have to all the time we have to highlight that yes, race is a thing, but also class. Okay, because there's absolutely, and I'll give you this whole thing with Atlanta. Atlanta has got some nerve, and Keisha Lance Bottoms has got some goddamn nerve. I'm gonna tell you that. Keisha Lance Bottoms, thank you for always telling. Oh, thank you, Latrice Hughes. Thank you. Telling the truth when it comes to issues of all black people. Yeah. But it's just for if you're not living in Atlanta, or if you take what Keisha says at face value and how Atlanta tries to present itself at face value, is two things. It's the first thing is that this place is just like T.I. said, a Wakanda. And it's just, yes, God, honey, you're black, you come here. It's just, everything is just going to open up doors. It's just going to open up. And of course, opportunities here, especially for black people. But do not be tricked by these rich black people presenting Atlanta like it's this Wakanda. It is completely not. I'm going to tell you the main reason why it's not. T.I.'s black ass. Remember when he got arrested trying to get inside his own house? This ain't no Wakanda. What are you talking about? And then it's so embarrassing for black people to be bringing up fake ass Wakanda. Oh my God! While we're living in real shit, while real shit is going down. What are you talking about? If you take everything that Keisha's saying at face value, you will really think that, oh yeah, APD is one of the most violent police departments in the goddamn country. Period. And so if Keisha was as quick to call the celebrities up to deal with issues of police brutality and police killings in that APD does, as she was to tell y'all to shut the fuck up and sit down and go home, then maybe I could take her as seriously. Oh my God, happy Pride Month. Yes, shit. So much shit going on. Jeez. Thanks, boo. So much shit going on. It's Pride Month, right? I don't take Keisha Lance Bottoms that seriously. And then she gonna bring out these celebrities talking about, oh, well, essentially, like, you niggas are crazy for tearing this shit up when T.I. and Killer Mike own half of ATL. Is that supposed to be? Alan, it's crazy that Lil Nas X, who has been donated $100K, damn, and these celebrities donating $50. That shit was so funny. They talking about match me $50. These rich ass celebrities sitting on millions of dollars, literally feel no shame in screenshotting the little $50 that they gave your ass since they keep it pushing. I ain't hollering, but it's just like, for Keisha to think that telling us that two black people own half of Atlanta is gonna like motivate us to stop tearing that shit up. It's like, girl, that's literally half the problem. That's the problem, is that some of you niggas get rich, and instead of sharing or distributing the resources in a way that makes sense, or using those resources to help amplify voices, you tell them bitches to sit down and not mess your shit up. Imagine telling people who are unemployed, underemployed, to sit their ass down because T.I. owns half of Atlanta. You think they give a fuck when they can't eat? You think they care that Killer Mike owned 2, 3, 4, 6 shops in this bitch? They don't give a. What are you talking about? I was like, I was really shocked that she presented that as an argument, like we're supposed to care. If y'all would not be hoarding, and I'm gonna get on Oprah. Before I get on that, I want to talk about the fact that Shekinah was over here crying over Gucci. Can we talk about that? The same Gucci, these luxury brands are so racist. Like they're so okay. Before I even get into that, the whole point of like tearing shit up, and even before I get into that, a lot of the people who are tearing shit up are what they call agitators, right? They come from out of town. They're not even invested in the community. Um, Sometimes they be white, and they go to these places, tear that shit up, run away, and leave the people who are actually protesting, leave the black people there to deal with the police, to deal with the ramifications. That's the first thing. The second thing is, even if people are tearing shit up, the whole point of tearing shit up is to demonstrate the fact that y'all care more about property, y'all care more about, thanks Vivian, y'all care more about, it's crazy because Ariana has been on the streets and privately donated black stores. Yeah, it's y'all care more about, America cares more about capital, property, businesses than they do about Black lives. And if we tear this shit up, oh y'all gonna look. Now y'all paying attention. So Shekinah ass over here talking about, oh, APD didn't do nothing. Atlanta police didn't do nothing to y'all. What are you talking about? A quick Google search would shut y'all ass up. A quick Google search. APD police brutality. That's all you have to do. Search it on Google right now. APD didn't do anything to you. What are you talking about? Lennox didn't do it. Gucci, all these luxury brands that y'all tattoo on yourselves, that y'all name yourselves after, they racist as hell. What are you talking about? I don't care about these products that are insured. I don't care. I'm telling you right now, I don't care. I just don't. These girls would come and pay somebody to fix the damage that y'all did in the next day. In a couple of hours, the shit will be back up. For the life of me, I cannot understand how people completely skip over the fact that this country was built off of looting people. Our country right now continues to loot other countries, but you want to get mad at a broken window. I don't care. I promise I don't care. Tear that shit up. I don't care. I can't pretend like I care. I don't care. Because we need this type of outrage that y'all are mad. Y'all remember when Notre Dame, remember that was at church or some shit. Y'all remember Notre Dame? That's what they call it? Remember when that shit was burning up or something? I mean, billions of dollars immediately to a building. It came out globally. People are like, oh no, we can't. Globally, immediately, billions of dollars. They said, no, girl, not that building. But when our lives are systematically cut short, it's just crickets. Okay, so we're going to tear some shit up. Okay. That shit, Notre Dame got $4 billion. That's what y'all said, $4 billion? Juan Miranda said $4 billion. That shit don't make no sense to me. A building. So you have to keep in mind that people know what they're doing. They know where the value is in this country. They know that they don't value our black ass lives. They don't value our minority ass lives. Like, they value their capital and their money, and they so tear that shit up. I want to know which freedom was attained without any type of like disruption. I want to know that. People really think you could sing kumbaya and just cut. Yeah, there's a better way to do this. Yeah, there was. Y'all took the better way. We took the better way for hundreds of years, girl. We're still in the same position and predicament. The better way is the most efficient way. the better way is the most efficient way, Haney. Okay? So, oh yes. Someone brought up Shamik Moore saying that, oh my goodness, I'm telling you, I was cackling. And that's why I had to make sure I put in a lot of facts in my last video about Rosa Parks and the things that she was up to. She was a lifetime activist. To come out the side of your mouth and say that sis should have been taking her black ass up out that bus seat and walked her ass down them steps and got her ass in a cab is an issue. And let me tell you something. He was the same one arguing that he could have taken these black cabs and stuff. People push this, black owned. And yes, that is completely, we have to support ourselves, but we have to be careful because the same people who literally build up their wealth and power, these same black people who build up their wealth and power and notoriety off of our black asses, Simone B, accumulate all that goddamn fund, all that wealth. Oh yeah, I'm gonna talk about the dream too. Accumulate all that shit and then sit on it and tell y'all to shut the hell up when they get it. You know what I mean? So it's like, I can't imagine like a whole public transportation system exists in the country and you're telling Rosa that she should not get her ass on that shit. That's it. It was ridiculous. The dream also said, this is the dream. He said, I own a bunch of, basically, this is what he said. Y'all already know I do a whole bunch of gay paraphrasing over here. He said, girl, I own a bunch of this shit in Atlanta. And if you bitches mess that shit, I'm not gonna let y'all fuck my daughter's money up and her future up like that. I'm not gonna let y'all do it. I'm not gonna let you do it. And it is just so asinine. It's so tone deaf. It's like, how disconnected do you have to allow yourself to be to see all these people fighting? It's such a multi-layered issue. The fact that the resources are so scarce and they've been systematically scarce for so long. We got this pandemic on top of everything, and then on top of all that, police are killing us, right? And then you see people uprising because of that, and you tell them, "Don't touch my shit." Shut up. And the fact that some of y'all have enough to live 2, 3, 6, 7, 10, 20 lifetimes and not be pressed. And you tell somebody, instead of rising up with their ass, instead of helping and sharing the messages because you have a big ass platform, you tell their ass to shut the fuck up and sit down. I am really screaming. I am really hollering. I also want us to be wary of this messaging that they try to. Oh, girl, before I even get into that, it's very interesting to me it's very interesting to me that a lot of these girls who love BBC, I'm just being real, a lot of these girls who fetishize black men, black women, a lot of these girls who wear braids in their hair until they thin ass hair start falling out their scalp. A lot of these girls who wear foundation that's 3, 4 shades, 5 shades darker than their skin. A lot of these girls, you know what I mean, who love to appropriate, they're silent. Where are they at? A lot of these girls who want to say nigga so bad, where they ass at? Where they at? Silent. It's literally radio silence from all these girls. I mean, and that's why we continue to say, you bitches want to participate. You bitches want to be a nigga until it's time to be a nigga. Period. Kylie, what was her ass? Kylie Jenner. Oh my God, I can think of so many things that are more important right now than focus on this. Girl, I don't care about what none of you bitches have to say. Open up your purse and shut the hell up. Open up your purse and shut the hell up. Oh, it feels so therapeutic. And let me tell you another thing. These cops over here kneeling down with y'all asses. Oh yeah, oh my God. For a photo op, kneeling down with y'all ass, taking a knee with y'all, marching with y'all and shit. It don't mean shit. You want me to say it again? It don't mean shit. And I'm gonna tell you why it don't mean shit. This is why it don't mean shit. They ass is doing that shit for a photo op, trying to get y'all to calm down. Walking around in $3,000 worth of fucking riot gear. Why is it defund that shit? Why are they walking around in all this riot, militarized that shit, but the doctors can't get one goddamn face mask? They don't give, until they defund that shit, until the police stop looking like the goddamn military, they don't care what y'all talking about. They're going to kneel down with your ass, today and beat y'all ass tomorrow. Kneel down with y'all ass today, continue to enforce their fucked up ass policies tomorrow. Kneel down with y'all ass today. They don't care. Systematic changes need to happen, not no photo op. Oh, this cop, she stopped the other cop from beating y'all ass. Okay. Okay. The same policies, it's literally generational, especially since, I mean, we could go the whole slave catching shit too. But it is so disingenuous when I see their asses, like, and people underestimate, I don't know, people really think that, oh yeah, they're the good cop, the good cop. We're talking about the overall policy and the overall system. And it is very important to keep that in mind. The overall policy and the overall system, what is actually happening in, disproportionately to a certain group of people based off of the policies, not just one quote unquote good cop. You know what I mean? Get it together. Get it together. Child. So I haven't seen that Miss Anonymous. Did you see Miss Anonymous? Miss Anonymous came out there with that face mask, honey. We are many. We are legion. Expect us. Miss Anonymous said, hey girl, your president over here, you're rapist, ain't he? That's what Miss Anonymous said. She said, girl, you know your president rapist? She said, girl, you know y'all celebrities over here, doing some nasty ass shit. You know your dad. Miss Anonymous said, girl, we are legion, honey. We are legion, girl. Expect us, girl. What you think was happening? Honey, I know you know we legion. We are legion, honey. We are legion. You need to expect us, girl. We are hacking these police scanners, honey. We are taking down these police goddamn websites, honey. We are goddamn legion, honey, and we want you to expect us, girl. I'm gonna tell you right now, if I was like a sophisticated ass hacker like that, you bitches would not be able to. Bitch, my face would be giving you girls all types of sickening ass masks, honey. Mask for mask tees, girl. We are legion, honey. I would change. I'm telling you right now, I would change the slogan. We are legion, honey. Expect us, okay? Girl, they said Naomi Campbell, Miss Anonymous, honey. She said that. She said it's time to wake them up. It's time to wake them up, girl. We are legion. And if you girls think that we are not going to be hacking your shit, it's like it's giving go-go gadget, it's giving cyberspace. Is that, remember that shit with motherboard and shit? Them girls said we are hacking it. Them girls said you put that two-step authentication factor on your phone. Girl, we're gonna hack that shit, girl. It don't even matter, girl. We are legion. We are legion. Girl, they put on that mask so quick. They put on that mask so quick. I got my life. I woke up and I saw that shit. I was like, like we're living in the episode of The Purge. We're literally living in an episode. We're living in one of the Purge movies. Cyber Chase. Oh, you're right. Yeah, Cyber Chase. Girl, I used to live for Miss Motherboard. Y'all remember Miss Motherboard? She used to really gather them girls up together, girl. I said, let me hack the mainframe on you bitches' asses, girl. They leaked so much shit, and I'm wondering why. Maybe it's my timeline. Do y'all see mainstream media covering what Anonymous posted? Do y'all see it? And I know obviously it's like a lot going on with COVID and also these protests. But in my opinion, I would have expected it to be covered more. But unless it's just my timeline and I'm not seeing it, but I don't see it. I don't see it. Yeah, I mean, I feel like, in my opinion, there are a lot of celebrities who are involved with a lot of crazy shit. And because they have so much money and they are literally living at the top of society, they feel like, and many times they do, they feel like they can get away with a lot of shit, right? But I think that's just the tip of the iceberg of what's really going on. And you see it in how they come out to protect each other, right? Even some of these Black celebrities, they come out and protect each other. while we're all like saying, hey, we're starving, like people are killing us, like, can you like help us out? And bitches are just like, no, man. You know, so it's like class solidarity. And that's like I said before, we have to be very careful about how we talk about and how we idolize, oh, Black billionaires and all. And even I have had to, as I've grown, definitely from, I'm sure you could see from like when I was starting this shit to now, it's just like, we have to be very careful how we idolize these people, especially if you're sitting on resources and you're not choosing to help. If you have literally made your money off of these communities who are now saying, please help us, it is so disingenuous, it's so terrible to be like, well, girl, whatever, like y'all are just like crabs in a barrel, whatever they be. I don't know what they be saying, but you know what I mean. Like, it's so evil to make all this money off of this community, and then just like, well, girl, I don't know what y'all talking about. Just struggle shit. I don't know what y'all talking about. Good riddance. I'm gonna retweet some shit and that's it. I'm just like, y'all need to open up your fucking purses. And my thing, I never understood how you could be sitting. Think about people like Tyler Perry and Oprah, right? To just think about their ass. And I'm not expecting anything from their ass, especially Tyler Perry too, because if you can't even pay your goddamn employees, or you don't even want to pay people, because that's one of his main focuses. That's why he does everything. He's a damn. That's why he does everything. He don't want to pay no writers, right? So if you don't even want to pay anyone to work in your own projects, I know for damn sure he don't want money coming out of his account for anything else, because that's his own shit. How you don't want to pay somebody to help you out on your own shit? You know what I mean? So I know for damn sure he don't want to share shit. My thing is like, look at how much money these bitches have, like billions of. That's GDP of countries, and Oprah could raise a fucking army. You see what I'm saying? Like, she could raise an army. I'm not saying that this shit is easy. I'm not saying that, you know what I mean? I'm not saying that, but I'm saying it's like billions of dollars. Like, that's what I'm like, that's not my life goal to amass like trillions of dollars and it's just, I see what y'all bitches do with that shit inside. But I'm saying it's like, if you already have it and do you know how quickly the course of shit could change if these people are actually serious about, you know how quick you sitting on assets of billions of dollars? You know how much change could happen if she just said, hey girl, take 200, 300 million, do whatever, what do y'all need? 400 million? And that's a lot of money. But you know what I mean. I'm saying that the potential is there. The coin is there. And if people are sitting on it. People are sitting on it. And the fact that's why I don't, and I'm not even trying to be shady, I don't understand it. I don't understand how you could change the course of events with one-time donation. And at the same time, you would still have so much money left over that you could live 100 lifetimes and not be pressed. I literally, all shade aside, all making fun aside, all jokes aside and all that, I don't understand why that is a difficult thing to do when you won't even miss the money. It's not even like somebody with $500 in their account donating $250. You know what I mean? I'm talking about people with billions of dollars telling y'all to shut the hell up and sit down. That's what I don't understand. Hello, Oprah gets her money from white corporations. She isn't jeopardizing her money. She sits quiet to please her bosses. Thanks on you for being you. Oh my God, 1,000 streaming Netflix is shaking. Y'all ridiculous. Yeah, because you're not even going to see it anyway. Can you imagine? I found it funny that all these companies, the NFL, Amazon, came out to say they support. Yes, that shit was funny to me. I was like, I would have preferred NFL say nothing. Don't say shit, please don't. And if you really don't say shit. And Amazon, that shit is funny when half the reason a lot of the unrest is going on is because of fucking wage ridiculousness, wage theft, wage inequality. And not protecting workers, especially during the goddamn pandemic. So how you going to say you with these vulnerable communities, you won't even protect one of y'all? It is hilarious to me that people who were pissed at somebody for kneeling peacefully would ever open their fucking mouths to have a problem now with what's going on. You hate it when Colin knelt his ass down. You did. You hated it. You hated it. Trump in his but now that people are causing a little bit of unrest, y'all are like, oh well, no, sit y'all ass down. Don't say anything. Don't do anything. I hate it. And Trump ass in his bunker, honey. Trump in his bunker. Sis, I thought you was. What happened, boo? What happened, boo? Don't come. What happened, boo? Come outside. We ain't gonna tell you, boo. Come outside, boo. We just want to talk. We just want to talk. Sis was tweeting big and bad, sis. She was tweeting big and bad. She said, I'm going to be designating Antifa as a terrorist organization. Maybe it's because of how the name Antifa sounds that, people think it's some girl. First of all, it's not an organization. It's just it's not an official organization. It's definitely ideology. People do not want, it's literally anti-fascism. You talking about Antifa. What are you talking about, girl? Y'all are the KKK walking around here, but y'all want to focus on let's get these anti-fascists out of here. I mean, I guess you wouldn't expect anything different from a government that's trying, giving us all types of fascism, authoritarian tease. But it's just really interesting how he's like, a lot of people are trying to change this narrative. They're trying to present it. They're trying to warp it. We're just like, we see through this shit, honey. What are you talking about? Yeah. Well, I know. Don't believe the rumor that white lefties are looting. It's a right-wing tactic. It's police in plain clothes, and they're actually fascist staging shit. I agree with that. A lot of that shit is done to kind of justify. Even then, I'm just like, I don't understand how you think like violence, killing people is okay. Because they asked tore a window up or stole some shit. I never understood that. Shit. But you're right. They try to agitate shit, break shit up, in order to justify the reaction that comes, right? But then you have idiots like fucking Jake Paul ass. Well, is it Jake Paul or Logan? I don't remember. Both their ass need to get their ass beat. It's just period. You have people like that who don't care. They never raise their voices for our black ass, don't care about the cause, but they go there, steal some shit, tear some shit up. Don't understand why your rich ass is looting. Don't understand why your rich ass is looting. Don't understand why your rich ass is looting. They go there, like I said, fuck shit up. Then guess who has to deal with the consequences when they coward asses run the fuck away? We hate to fucking see it. We hate to see it. But yeah, like I said, a lot of this shit is about to get gimmicky real quick. If it hasn't already, I just, especially with some of these people that call themselves influencers, it's about to get real. I've seen some shit already, and I'm just like, please, y'all have enough views, y'all get enough clicks, please. Like, oh my gosh, I can't imagine being that type of person who has to always be saying some dumb shit in order to feel like I'm a person, in order to have some type of self-esteem. You know what I mean? In order to have some type of sense of self, is just saying dumb shit on the internet. Being tone deaf on the internet, speaking over people who are, rightfully protesting just so I could get a click or a view or some shit, not listening to people. It's just so whack. It's so whack. And these are the ones who are the most rewarded by all these social media platforms. As much as they get a slap on the wrist, if that, and still allowed to do what they do. It's so corny. It's so corny. So I just, child. And then did y'all see the people at brunch while other people were protesting? I was like that. People were pointing out that that was like literally uh, um, a representation of what it is to live in America. It was crazy, but it was just so. And I don't want to talk for too much longer, but oh, I want to share this link with y'all before I go to. Um, I want us all to be focused on, oh, it's so hard, but our mental health as well. And I guess I'll wrap up on this. For me, I'll say for me, it's like the song scrolling, like I cannot stop. So, but for me, it's almost like I want to soak in every single thing that's happening. Like I need to know every development. What's going on in this city? What's going on in that city? What are, what is the other side saying? What is the government going to react? How's the government going to react? Because it feels like if I go to sleep and wake up, so we're going to be in fucking martial law. You know what I mean? So it's like I'm trying to soak in everything, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't want to see it. So I don't know what we have to do. I don't know. Maybe we can brainstorm something. If you find yourself constantly on social media and it's just like your chest is tight and your head is hurting, all of that, you know what I mean? Maybe come up with a system where you check it for a certain amount of time and then tell your ass to put the fucking phone down. You know what I mean? Check it. Thank you for this thought. Oh, I'm from Caribbean. We are here sitting in solidarity to so disappointed. Appreciate it. No problem. Maybe if you come up with, like I said, come up with a system where you say, okay, I'm gonna check social media. I'm gonna check to see what's going on for 1 hour. And I'm gonna put my fucking phone down for 4 hours. I don't know I don't know. I don't know what is a good way to go about it, but I think that if this is going to be something that's going to be consistent, it seems like it is, especially if once they give that verdict out, I don't know what it's going to be because they're already looking for loopholes to try and, oh, he had pre-existing conditions, all this shit. We already know that's how they go. But I'm going to tell you right now, that verdict or whatever, child. So yeah, our chests are hurting, our heads hurting, you can't sleep, insomnia. I don't know what, but the way that we're doing it right now, it's not good. And if it's anything like how I'm doing it, it's not good. We have to find a different way to do it. So I don't know if we, like I said before, we got to check social media for an hour, put the phone down for 5 hours, come back, look at it, see what happened, and put that shit right back down. We're going to have to start back talking about different things in addition to what we're talking about now as well. But it's just, we have to be cognizant of our mental health as well. And obviously that does not mean ignore what's going on, but it's just like, we cannot fuck ourselves up. Like we can't, we're going to be depressed. We're going to be depressed. Okay. So I don't know if you have a friend group and one person checks it on a specific day, and if something important comes up, they let the rest of y'all know, and then y'all take turns checking it. You see what I'm saying? We have to take a moment to step away from this shit, especially if you can't use mental powers to change what's happening, right? We have to be aware of what's going on, but at the same time, we cannot drown ourselves in misery. And I hope that doesn't sound like tone deaf or like, but I worry for us. I worry for our health. Like it's very discouraging to wake up and see people who look like you being thrown the fuck around. It's disheartening. It's discouraging. It's like, God damn, let me move to another planet. While them astronauts had the right idea. We're going to the International Space Station. Bye, girl. So. And I also want us, and remember, I always bring up Black LGBT, and I'm always like, okay, we need the support as well. And just think about if we tore this shit up every time a Black trans person dies. You know what I mean? When you look around now, you see how little the things that people think are important matter. You see how my black gay ass and your black straight ass, we have to come together right now. All that shit, that bullshit don't matter. That's why I'm like, someone being LGBT, that's just a part of who they are, and it should be respected. It should not. We imagine how much stronger we could be as a community if all that petty bullshit was not important, you know. So that's what I'm saying. But yeah, if you all know of any links and more bail funds, all types of um, and groups that need some donations, put it in the comments. I'll try to find some more and spread them around so that we can just do our part. Like I said, you don't have to be on the front lines, but find something. If you can't even donate, just spread awareness, spread the links around that people need, spread the information around that people want. Especially when it comes to protesters protecting themselves and stuff. Respect to you for educating people on these issues. Thank you. But it's like we're all at risk. We're all experiencing the how do I put this? We're all a target, is what I'm saying. There we go. We're all a target. And so, we can all do whatever part we can do. Know what you're good at. If, like I said, if you know you're good, you don't shut the hell up like my ass. Talk. You know what I mean? If you have been on the front lines before, go out there. And, it inspires you and you want to go out there, go out there. But we all can. Don't feel bad because you're not doing one specific thing over the other. It's just about the cooperation and togetherness in general. And we have, us as a people, we've been through so much bullshit generationally. And a lot of people try to, even black people try to discredit black people. And it's just like, don't say that we're not organized. Don't say that we're not strong. Don't say that we're just fucking shit up to fuck shit up. Like, we are so organized that we have made it through slavery, segregation. We've made it. We continue to thrive despite everything that's going on. We have the capability. We have the power. It is annoying to have to keep trying to prove yourself as a goddamn human being every goddamn day. But what I'm saying is, even if things look hopeless, they aren't. It's going to be a struggle. It's going to be hard. It's going to be one step forward, two steps back sometimes. But the fact that we've done this shit before means we can do this shit again. You know what I mean? It sucks that we have to. But we have the power to do it. So yeah, that's it. Check out Patreon. I saw Trey Melvin start his own kind of, what is this, like he started his own kind of streaming kind of service. A lot of creators are moving over to where they're being supported directly by the audiences that like to watch them. And I saw Trey Melvin do it recently, and I need to say congratulations to his ass on Twitter. But I'm just saying, creators are done with that shit. Like, we're done with this bullshit. So yeah, check out Patreon. We have a whole lot. I can talk a little bit more freely on my podcast. But check out Patreon. I'm gonna be reviewing Insecure on there. Lawrence came in and he was looking fine as hell. Condolences, was over here trying to text him, and he was texting back. It was a whole bunch of shit. So I'll be talking about that, talking about, of course, more of these issues on Patreon. So check it out. And pay attention to all the voices who are speaking out, protecting protesters, tweeting out links and stuff. And yeah, that's it. Also, I did this. Hold on. I did this. I was featured on this EP with this beautiful Black trans artist named Lady London, and I'm going to see if my dumb ass has the link, the iTunes link that I could pop in the chat real quick so y'all could check it out. It was her birthday yesterday, and she reached out to me quite some time ago before this shit was going down. And she released the EP on her birthday. So if you're looking for something to kind of get your mind off shit, I will put it there. I was featured on one song. The whole EP slaps. It's really cool. So check it out. Thank you all so much for joining me. It's crazy that 1,000 of y'all were in here watching my ass run my mouth. Love you all so much. Stream digital, yes. Stay safe and stay sane. Love y'all so much, and I will see y'all on Patreon.